Welcome back, Phoenix Nation. This is Razor with Burly Dad Gaming, and we are in week 10 of season 4 of the Phoenix Rising Dynasty. And the Phoenix are on the road this week in a non-conference matchup against Big 12 opponent Iowa State. Iowa State's currently 3-5, 2-4 in conference on the season, so it looks like they've been struggling a little bit. And the Phoenix are currently on a 6-game winning streak and looking to make it 7. And this would probably be a good matchup to get that 7th victory in a row against a struggling Big 12 team in Iowa State. But this also looks like one of those games that could be a kind of a trap game. There's only 2 conference games left for the Phoenix. One at UMass and one at home against, I kind of forgot. I think Eastern Michigan, maybe. So I'm a little concerned about this game. I mean, Indiana was the biggest test we've really had this season, and we ended up losing by 3 points on the road. Indiana was ranked, and I believe they're still ranked, actually, and they've been doing real well. But other than that, the Phoenix have gotten a pretty easy schedule. So I'm not quite sure what to expect from this game. Iowa State's rated about the same as the Phoenix. So I think it's going to be a good game. Just hoping that the defense doesn't completely drop the ball for the team, and Akili Smith can still have one of his decent games as he's been showing so far this season, even though he's not in any of the award races or anything like that. But he is at the top of the leaderboard in quite a few statistical categories for the quarterbacks. So let's get into it. We are on the road at Iowa State. What do they got? Those are pretty clean. What do they have for alternates? Ooh. Did not know the Cyclones had those kinds of alternates. That's interesting. Oh, those are some ugly throwbacks. I kind of like the old iState logo. I think that was one of their classic logos that they've used. I actually like that look. That looks pretty good. We're going to let them go with that. And I'm wondering if we switch up the pants. Not black. What if we went with the orange pants? Don't we have orange socks? No, I guess we don't. You know what? Let's just stick with the all whites. Those look pretty good. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a tough matchup. We all know any of these power teams that are struggling, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad team. Ooh, chilly day in Ames. So it was 39 degrees at kickoff. Wide receiver Desi Jones. Impact player for Iowa State. That's not a good start. Iowa State breaks off a 17-yard run. But that will work. Defense gets an interception on the second play of the game and brings it back into Iowa State territory and sets the Phoenix offense up in great field position. Josh Castillo. He's a solid player. He's not great, but he makes some plays and he's consistent. So Smith's going deep first play. He's got him. Watkins in the back of the end zone for the touchdown on the first offensive play of the game. Wow. Phoenix takes no time, goes deep on the first play, and he throws a dot at the back of the end zone. He got like 2 feet down. 1, 2. I mean, if they overturn this, I might just shut the game off. And the play stands, thank God. And the Phoenix are up 7-0 early in the first quarter. Only 3 plays so far. Little read option for nothing there for Iowa State. Defense stayed home. We got some pressure. And Harris and Frazier meet at the quarterback. Not sure Harris is going to get a full sack for that. I'm guessing he's only going to get a half. Really should be Harris's. I mean, he had him wrapped and coming down. So it's going to be 3rd and 20 here for Iowa State. And the Phoenix hold them short, and it will be 4th and 2, and the Cyclones are going to punt. Fair catch on the punt. And the Phoenix are back out on the field. Let's go deep to Watkins again. Try it again. Well, he's got Johnny Cash in the seam. Pickup of about 25. Coleman with the carry up the middle, pick up 3. There you go, Coleman. Picks up 9 on the run. Coleman with the carry again, pick up a 4. Coleman with another carry, and he gets nothing at this time. 3rd and 4. Blitz coming. He gets a throw off, and he throws a dot to, you guessed it, Jelani Watkins on the post. catches a laser from Smith for the touchdown, and the Phoenix are going to jump out to a 14-point lead. Well, I shouldn't say 14. 13-point, pending the extra point. And the kick is up and good. I did not jinx anything. Phoenix up 14-0 on Iowa State. And I'm not going to lie, this is honestly going to make me more nervous that the Phoenix jumped out to a huge lead like this, because I've seen that happen numerous times, and then the other team comes and just rattles off like 28 unanswered. But I've also seen this happen, and then the team just steamroll them and score 55 points, so. And Iowa State's got the ball on the move right now. Now into Phoenix territory. Pulls the ball on the read option. Makes the right call. Picks up 8. Dylan Lee, 3 carries, 52 yards. You might want to keep giving him the ball. Oh no. Starting middle linebacker Moses Ring is injured on the play. Ooh, who was that? Is that Frazier? No, that's not Frazier. That's Ben Foss. He had a great move off the line. Watch this. This will be a nice replay. Look at this. Whoop. He tried to cut block him, and he just stepped right over him. That's awesome. Lofts it up to the corner of the end zone. Iowa State player gets the position on the corner and makes the catch. And Iowa State's back in the game now, 14-7. Phoenix with the lead. Oh boy, kneel that down, dude. And the Phoenix are back out on the field. Hand off to Pryor this time, and he picks up 6. Coleman back in the game, gets the carry, picks up 3, sorry. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. And it's a check down to the outside, and he doesn't get to the marker and falls short. And the Phoenix are going to punt away. And now Iowa Iowa State's got the ball back. Looking to capitalize on the 3 and out. ISU gains 6 on the play, 2nd and 4. Quick little screen pass, and Lee gets brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. And that's the end of the first quarter, and the Phoenix lead 14-7. That was a quick quarter. And ISU is going to line up here at the beginning of the second quarter with a 3rd and 5. Deep in the middle, and he hits his man. Tight coverage, but he makes the catch. First down, and Iowa State is in Phoenix territory. Second and 1. Tyler Sanders, 3 catches, 52 on the day, and picks up 18 on that play. Phoenix get caught in a blitz, and Iowa State takes advantage. CJ Miles did not come down to make the play on that. Totally took a bad angle. And the Cyclones are in the end zone and are on the verge of tying this game up. Remember what I said. Iowa State's on a roll. Wouldn't be surprised if they put up 28 straight. Desi Jones with the touchdown. And we're all tied up, 14s. 7:41 left in the second. Okay, offense. Got to get something going on this drive, at least for a little bit. That's a nice little tight end. I don't know. It's almost like a tight end screen, but with no blockers in the front there. That worked nice. It was actually an RPO, but Smith actually used a little bit of touch there, and that was huge. And the Phoenix pick up 20 on the play. Gets the ball out to the 39. Smith keeps it and picks up 2. Ooh. Oh, dude, what are you doing? Was that Pryor? He had a huge hole. And he ran right into the block. Well, see, there he hit a hole. Well, it's Coleman. Yeah, Phoenix needs to run the ball more. Stay on the field. Huge hole in the middle. Coleman picks up 9. Oh. Don't need to lose any linemen. quick swing to Levis. That's the first time we've heard his name today. But he picks up the first down. Only picks up a few. But he gets the crucial first down. Back corner. Oh my Lord, what a pass. Levis with the touchdown in the back corner of the end zone, and Akili Smith with the touch pass and puts it in the only place it could be thrown. This is a sweet play. Wow. And the Phoenix go up 21-14. Offense answered back in a huge way, so hopefully that carries over now to the defense. Iowa State's been just running all over them. Running and passing. So I'll pick up a 1 on the play. 2nd and 9 for the Cyclones. Finds a man on the screen, or on the slant, and he picks up the first down. Come on, D. Need a little pressure. There we go. Linebackers get into the backfield and make the play. Loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Wow. Tight D, but he still makes the catch, and now it's going to be a 3rd and 3. Throws deep down the middle, and he overthrows his intended receiver. Incomplete. 4th down coming. Cyclones will punt. Dude, why? I don't understand the logic on some of these, on some of the AI. I mean, they run right into blockers. Cameron Lewis with the catch. Look at Akili. He's got 151 and 3 touchdowns already on the day. And that's against Big 12 competition. Only a few yards on the run. Phoenix will be on a 2nd and 8. Near the midfield stripe. Iowa State's coming with the blitz. Smith makes the check down. Pickup of a couple. 3rd and 4. And the handoff goes to Pryor, and he gets brought down for no gain. And the Phoenix are going to punt. And there's going to be plenty of time for Iowa State here to try to get this game tied here before the half. This is turnover time. Uh-oh. I mean, if Iowa State was smart, they'd just keep running the ball. We lost our starting middle linebackers out. That was a weird play. The ball was bouncing all over the place. So now we got 3rd and 5. He's going deep. What was that? Wow. Defender was right there and just made absolutely no attempt to knock that ball down. We're going to have a barn burner today, folks. Check down. They make the stop. Phoenix are calling timeouts here, trying to hope to get the ball back with some time on the clock. And 3rd and goal from the 3. And handoff to running back right into the end zone untouched. And Iowa State's going to attempt to tie this game. Dylan Lee's having a game. Minute 27, so the Phoenix got some time here. And the returner decides not to follow any blockers and gets tackled at the 12. Oh, that would have been terrible. He's down. So Grant picks up 4 on the play. 2nd and 6. Clock is running. Cash with the catch on the sideline picks up the first down. 54 seconds left. 1st and 10. Long way to go, though. Now that would have been... Okay, clock's ticking, folks. What's he got? 300 completed passes this season for Akili Smith. Yeah, they just burned off the whole clock, so obviously they're not even trying. If it was me, I would go deep to Watkins at least once or twice on this drive. So we're going to have a 3rd and 5. Iowa State's going to fall back into a prevent. And they're just going to run a draw play here for Coleman. And he picks up quite a few yards, but there's no time left, no timeouts. And that'll be halftime. Yeah, those stats are a little ridiculous. And there we go. Phoenix are going to start the 3rd quarter with the ball. And look, he just runs right at the defender. It's just so stupid. Coleman with the carry, picks up 3. Hits Watkins on the cross, but only picks up a few, so it's going to be 3rd and 3. Oh, he hangs on. Good catch there. Not quite sure who that was. I think it was Levis. Oh. Threw it a little too hard that time. That was, I think that was that same RPO, tight end RPO. Swings it out to Coleman, but he doesn't pick up anything, so it's going to be 3rd and 10. Wide open in the middle of the field. Smith, wide open. Oh, you had the post. Yep, there it is. Levis with the catch. Picks up 20 on the play. 3rd and auto. Woohoo! And now we got a 1st and 10, and Smith's going to keep the ball and get crushed. Picks up 1. But we don't need him taking any more hits. Blitz coming. Find Levis across the middle again. Pick up a 16 on the play. Can Pryor get out? No. He only loses 1, so it's not too bad. Another blitz coming. Nice throw by Smith. He hits Lewis on the outside. It's going to be 3rd and 1. And Smith is going to try to sneak this. No, he's not. He runs a play action. And they hit Bentley on the play action, and they pick up like 20. Another, looks like a fake blitz. And the pass is incomplete. 2nd and goal. This is going to be an intense game. Coleman gets the ball and he's stuffed. 3rd and goal. QB draw? No. Oh, it is. And he gets in. I thought I saw it there for a second, but the second they snapped the ball, the linebacker came back into the middle, and I was just like, oh, if he tries taking the draw on that, he's done. And he gets in. You know, Akili's not fast, but he's got enough speed to make plays like that work. So the Phoenix had another touchdown with a QB draw from Akili Smith and takes the lead 28-21. Hey, defense gets in and gets a sack. Devon Frazier on the outside. Left unblocked for who knows what reason. Luckily, Harris tracks him down on that one because he could have probably got to the first down. And it'll be 3rd and 5. Cyclones in hurry up all of a sudden. And he gets his receiver in the middle. Nice little spin move, picks up a couple extra. It's Desi Jones. Miles comes down to make the tackle from the free safety position. Pick up a 6 though, so it'll be 2nd and 4. Wow. Still got guys all over him and still got the first down. Pick up 3 on the run, 2nd and 7. Another run up the middle. Lee's running hard. Fights and gets a couple extra yards. 3rd and 3 on the play. Or 3rd on this. And the blitz comes, and they get to him. And that's Elton LeBourne with the sack from the middle linebacker position. And it's going to be 4th down, and the Phoenix are going to get the ball back. I expected more from him in that regard when it comes to sacks. He actually doesn't seem to blitz too much. And when he does, he usually doesn't get there. That one was pretty wide open, though. So Pryor takes the ball back and picks up a few. And we got a 1st and 10 on the 22 for the Phoenix. And Levis with another catch. And a 1st down. That play never works. Smith gets it to the outside, pick up of a couple, but we're going to have a 3rd and long here. Looking for a 3rd and auto. And they're not going to get the snap off. We're going to go to the 4th quarter. Yeah, Watkins only has 3 targets. That's kind of unacceptable in my opinion. So here we go, 4th quarter, Phoenix up 7. They're currently moving the ball, and he couldn't find anybody and just throws it away, so it'll be 4th and 15. Big play on the outside there by Frazier. Loss of 3 on the play. Come on, Miles. You're getting beat by the tight end that bad. Pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Wow. There's that RPO quick slant again to Sanders. He picks up 20 again, just like he did in the 1st quarter. Let's go, D. Time to buckle down. There we go. Denbo with the stop on the outside. Loss of 3. Another run. Oh, and somebody got totally depleted. I'm not quite sure who that was. but I'm sure you guys saw it. Totally put on his back. He does not get in on the QB. It wasn't actually QB. That was an RPO, I think. Or read option, I mean. And Iowa State goes right up the middle and gets a touchdown. And we got a tie ball game in the fourth. This is anybody's ball game. These guys are going back and forth. Kick is up and good. 20 it all. 5:55 left. So this is a pretty big drive here. Phoenix is going to have to score. Uh-oh. Nothing on that play. 2nd and 10. Not a good start to the drive. And Meadows is down again. Coleman fighting for yards, and he picks up 5. 11 carries, 80 yards on the day for Coleman. Coleman with another run, and he gets stuffed. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Quick in the middle. Watkins with the catch. Still think you should give him the ball more. Quick throw to the outside. Is that Cash? That is Johnny Cash with the catch on the outside and picks up 20. Phoenix are in the red zone. Grant with the carry picks up 9. Yep, keep burning some clock here, gentlemen. Smith's going to keep it, but he's not going to get there. 3rd and 1. You got to get this, guys. You don't want to take the field goal right now. You got to get a touchdown. And Coleman gets the first down. And the Phoenix have lost another lineman. This is so not the time to be losing linemen. So it's 1st and goal from the 9. Coleman picks up 1. Come on, find Levis again. Back in motion. A little confusion on the defense, I feel. Coleman's wide open. And Smith hits Lewis on the outside. Gets down to the 1. And we're at the 2-minute warning. So this is big. 3rd and goal from the 1. And they're going to go with the handoff. No. And now we have a hash kick on the right hash. This is going to be a tough kick. And he missed it. And he missed it. I don't know. Who saw that coming? So the Cyclones have the ball on their 20. Tie ball game, minute 51, 2 timeouts. And all they need is a field goal to win. Pass is deflected. 2nd and 10. Come on, D. Somebody get in there. That's a nice play. Frazier has been playing a heck of a game. He's got quite a few TFLs. So we got 3rd and long. And they find a guy on the outside. Oh, Kevin Wynn's hurt. Man, we're going to lose somebody today, I can tell. There's too many injuries. Somebody's going to be long-term, I'm having a feeling. So the defense holds, and they're going to get the ball back. So the Phoenix have 102, 2 timeouts to go 81 yards for the game-winning touchdown. Uh-oh. I wasn't sure that was going to get out of bounds. I thought that was going to be a jump ball. Come on, Smith. Show why you're the man. Not that. Oh, okay. Watkins with the catch. Gets the first down. 5 for 100 for Watkins. Haven't gone deep to him, though, since that first play of the game. Smith gets the ball to the outside. So it's a pickup of 5, and he gets out of bounds. Only 1 timeout left, 47 seconds. Lewis in the middle gets the first down. Gets the ball down to the 47 for the Phoenix. 40 seconds and ticking. Just need probably about 10 more yards. Oh, he's going deep. He's got him. He dropped it. Oh, he had it. And the DB hit him. Wow. Uh-oh. We got a holding penalty coming. This game's going to OT. So that's going to put him at 2nd and 20. I would say they're about 20 yards out of field goal range. They do have 1 timeout, though, so that's good. So you pick up 20 here, and that play's not going to do it. Now you got to use the timeout. So now you got to get 3rd and 14 and get enough yards and out of bounds, because I don't think they're getting a kickoff in 20 seconds. And he throws it away. And he's going to shank it and kick it out of bounds. And this gives Iowa State a chance to win this game. So if they're going to run it. Castillo comes down to make the tackle. And that is it for regulation. And we got a 28-28 tie. I don't know if we've had an overtime in this series. Now that I think about it, I think we had 1. Yeah, this is OT on the road. That's tough. We'll see. It looks like the Phoenix might be on defense. They're not. They are on offense. So Iowa State has the advantage right now. Quick pass to the outside. Pick up a 2. What's with all the short passes? You were picking them apart in the middle of the field. Now everything's short and to the outside. Oh, you're not That was the worst play calling ever. They just gave the game away. Third and long, and you call an RPO play? I mean, you just gave up. So unless Phoenix can get a turnover here, or hold them, which they're not going to do. They give up a touchdown on the first play. Yeah, we saw that coming. Like I said, you're at OT on the road. It's probably not happening. Odds are you aren't gonna pull it off. Yeah, I kind of had a bad feeling about this game. Seeing Iowa State with a bad record, that's like classic EA going to let the bad record team win. You know, because like, should Iowa State be 4-5? You know, now 3-5 ever on a season? I mean, sometimes. I mean, it's Iowa State. They're not a perennial powerhouse by any means, but I mean, realistically, should they be beating a team like this? Yes. So that's why I'm not very upset about it. I kind of figured that this could happen. It was a good game. I just don't like the play calling that they did at the end there. That just seemed weird. Why would you call those kinds of plays? Third down, third and long RPO play makes absolutely no sense. Unless you weren't trying to win the game. It's almost like it was trying not to lose the game. But in essence, you were losing the game. So. Oh, yeah. Well, there goes the CFP. That is probably not going to be a shot now. Though this was a non-conference game. I'm not sure if that helps though, because it was a Power 4 game. So I'm thinking the committee would have actually looked at that a lot better if we would have won that. So GB's going to have to win out and cross their fingers now at this point. They're going to have to win their last two games and then win the conference championship and then cross their fingers. We'll take a look at the record standings for all the other G5s. I'm not sure if there's anybody else up there, but other than that, I mean, we outgained them by 90 yards. You know, yards per play were a yard less. They ran better than we did. Passing wise, I thought we did really good. Just sucks seeing us have almost 120 yards more through the air than them. But we can put more points on the board and end up losing in overtime. So it is what it is. Those games are going to happen. We all know it. Let's see here. And it sucks losing to an 82 overall freshman. Somehow who threw for 84% completion percentage. Yeah. I got to look at that running back. Dylan Lee, 14 for 72, 3 touchdowns. He's an 88 East-West playmaker. He ran well. He ran really well early. Then we got a lot of TFLs. Yep, and Tyler Sanders, 83 overall freshman wide receiver who tore us up. Well, maybe not tore us up, but we held Desi Jones in check. He had the one touchdown, but he only had 3 catches for 29 yards, and we still couldn't beat Iowa State. Passing wise, what are we doing here? Why are you still on Iowa State's players? There we go. Akili Smith, 32 of 39, 374, 82% completion, 3 touchdowns, no picks, and we still couldn't win the game. Rashawn Coleman, 14 of 84, Pryor 6 for 10, Smith 5 for 0, Grant 2 for 13, Lewis 9 for 75, doing a decent job at tight end. Levis with the big game again, 7 for 104 and a touch. Watkins 6 for 105 and 2 touchdowns. Big game for Mr. Watkins again. Cash 6 for 56. He actually showed up. And then we just had a few guys in here, stragglers with a couple catches. Decent on the pancakes. 1 sack only given up through there. LeBourne with a big game, filling in for Moses Ring, who got hurt. That kind of hurt us against the run. But, I mean, it doesn't look like it hurt us completely. Castillo, decent game. Swain, way too many tackles at corner. Boss with a big game. 6 tackles. Nice. Ishmael, Frazier. Yep, look at Frazier. 4 TFLs. LeBourne had 4 TFLs. Harris had 2. Ring had 1. He does not have an injury marker, so it looks like he's good. And Castillo. So what do we got here? Frazier 1.5, Harris 1, LeBourne 1, and Foss with a half. And Josh Castillo had a INT. I don't remember any fumbles. Only a couple passes defense, and that's it. Close but no cigar. Couldn't pull it off on the road at Iowa State. We have a level up. Actually, it's been such a while now since I did anything with the coach abilities. I remember I was trying to save. I think I was trying to save so I could get tactician is where I was going to go. Or do I want to go motivator? It's Jordy. I'm going to go tactician with him. Probably shouldn't have, though. Win 8 top 10, 25 or top 25 games. I don't think that's. I mean, we got 1 already apparently, but yeah, I wanted to get some. We got to get a little bit of boost to our offense here. And Mike Yermovich, A- prestige. Nice job, Mike. Jordy's only at C+ yet. I don't understand how Coach Prestige works. It doesn't seem like it, unless you do like completely awesome is like the only way for it to ever go up, it seems. Yeah, so there we go. That was tough, but hey, it was a non-conference game against the Power 4 team. We hung with them, went to overtime. So, bodes well for us. Shabal Joy, the 4-star tight end, right? Yeah, 4-star tight end. It'll be interesting to see him. I have a feeling he's going to be a good ball player. I like his size, 6'6". Gritty possession. Akili Smith, MAC Player of the Week. In a loss. Recruiting. What do we got left here? So we got Mr. Joy. That was a good win. He is out of Wyoming too. It's just kind of weird, but hey. We lost out on Mr. Rodenhauser. Unfortunately, lost to Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota. Yep. That's a shame. So we'll take him off the board. I still have Mr. Bradbury on here, who, for some reason, it just seems like we cannot raise our play style on our running, even though our running's been, I think, decent. I mean, it's not great, but I don't know. I'm still going to leave him on the board. Michigan's pretty much got him wrapped up now, it seems like. It is what it is, but so we got Junior Leo here. We're easily in the lead for. Derek Jr., cornerback here. So how are we here? Playing styles a D+. That's kind of in playing times A+. A D plus is not going to help on a hard sell, obviously, but hopefully we can hit on, if we hit on coach stability, that would be nice. Championship contender, I'm not very keen on because we're not always going to be there. So what do we got here? So it could be this one, campus personality. And, or it could be this one. So, is that the only two? Yes. So what we're going to do is we are going to do the old double soft sell. Where is it? So it's this one, which I'm hoping it is, the clutch. And we'll go soft sell on campus personality. And honestly, if it's either one of those, we might still try to go after. I mean, I think Houston's trying, but I'm not too concerned. I think we can beat them. I think we can beat them to the punch. So we're in the lead with Herndon. Let's check. So we got that. We're all alone here. Mr. Ali. Hakeem Ali. Time to hard sell. Wisconsin product. I would hope we can get him in the door. There we go. Mr. Theo Dugan. Oh, we're trying to catch Southern Miss here, but we're not doing a very good job. Even the hard sell's not getting us there. I mean, it looks like we picked up a tad, but I don't think we're going to pick up enough to catch up here. That's a shame. We're in the lead there, so now we have 150 points left. So who do we want to do? Mr. Cologne. Field general, 87 throw power. I think he's something that could actually be a project. Nobody else is going after him. We're going to jump in on him. Power rusher, Mr. Ingram. We're in the lead. So he gets 50. And then we have nobody on Mr. Zach Elja from Honolulu, Hawaii. He's looking for playing time. We definitely have playing time. I got 50. We're just going to dump it. I'm not even going to scout him. We're just going to give it to him, and we're going to be good with that. So there you go. We're going to wrap this up. And, I wanted to, before we do that, check the conference standings. I think we're kind of SOL, as they say, even if we win out here. So it's still right now looks like us in Bowling Green. Mountain West. Looks like 7-2. So New Mexico. We're 8-2, right? See, Bowling Green's 8-1. Actually, Bowling Green right now has probably got a better shot at making the CFP than us. Pac-12, what do we got? Boise 7-2. Sunbelt. Ooh. 7-2, 8-2, and 8-1. We got some battle going on there. American. Memphis. UAB's 8-1. So UAB's probably got the shot now to get that at large. And Conference USA's got 7-3. So they're not getting anybody in. So my money right now would probably be on UAB or Tulane, maybe even, because Tulane always gets ranked well in game. So yeah, we're not looking good. It is not looking good at all for the Phoenix to make the CFP, but it is what it is. We are still 8-2 with 2 games to go, so we can end the season 10-2. which I would consider a huge win. So we are going to do that. So as I actually forgot that I'm going to be out of town coming up here near the end of the week. So we're going to get a stream in tomorrow night and get that UMass game in. And then I'm probably going to be offline for a few days, and we're probably going to follow back up next Saturday, or this upcoming Saturday. We'll be back on live to play the season finale. And I thought it was Eastern Michigan, right? Yes, it is. We'll play. So we'll run the UMass game tomorrow night, and then we'll run EMU on Saturday, and then Sunday night, hopefully, we'll get into the conference championship if we make it, or not. We'll get a bowl game going. So that's where we're at. Thanks for joining. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. And leave a comment if you got anything. And this is Razor with Burly Dad Gaming signing off, and thanks for watching.